time to this is my practice. Today part studied French. The any course had to study, but then easier. 違ってなんでっていうんだ。So finish university, go to grad university. So and also quite different. Member found more in the have enough to have then stuck in the same question, you cannot pass the examination. So the most important skill to pass the examination in high school is to find an answer, not to dig deeper, but to find exact answer for many questions. 問題をテスト問題を解く。solve problem じゃないな。work out the problem in mathematics. Problem っていうのは question じゃない。Can we do the examination to this page? Do the exercise. Problems solve sorry, answer the question in the textbook. 何がしsolve the problems でいいんだ。solve the problems. So the study is the competition. だね。So the study was a competition. How many problems that you can solve in high school, but then university, the completely different because there is no answer. You need to なんだろうな。answer がない。答えがない問題。Right answer, yeah. So in university, you're gonna get a lot of questions that has no right answers. So you need to dig and do research yourselves. So many students get to confused, get to be confused. So for me, it's a long time. It's been a long time to study that kind of uh, things. Like when I it to study French reminds me to study English when I was in high school. I but I couldn't 単語を覚えるってなんていうの To learn different terms, memorize vocabulary,
Memorize vocabulary.
vocabulary. So I memorized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just 8, only 8 vocabulary for 1 hour. My brain is older than when I was young, but it's too silly. I'm so embarrassed that, but there is no way to learn French without learning vocabulary. So I need to keep going. But yeah, today I really disappointed for me, disappointed myself. Yeah, but to study in the park was very nice. There are a lot of kids playing, and also schools running around me. It was very cute. And there is one cafe. I think it's cafe. And I got something sweet, but it was not good taste. But anyway, the atmosphere and the peaceful vibes were very nice. The reason that I started learning French is concerned with my job, because I'm working with a guy who is a teacher in Ehime, who is teacher in Japan, in Ehime. 塾ってなんて言うんだろう。塾ってなんて言うの。So after school? 塾ってなんて言うの。From school? Coaching school? なんて言うんだろう。ないよね。Private tutoring school? Tutoring school? Maybe tutoring school? Yeah. Because it's very common to go to tutoring school after school. It sounds weird because, yeah, why do we need to go to school like double? But it's common because the public school is for everyone. It means you don't need to go to university, so you don't need to know the strategy for over studying. Strategy. You don't need to know the strategy. You don't need to know the. You don't need to have a strategy for to enter the university. But actually, most of students will go to the university, so that kind of private tutoring school has teach student teach students the strategy to enter the university. So private school, tutoring school is a place that is a school for the specific special application だよね。specific is a specific place for how specific for how and enter specific place for how to and for learn ちょっと待って specific そうだね so the private tutoring school is a specific place for learning how to enter the university. なんか今日すごいなんかぐちゃぐちゃやな。喋ってないもんな最近。何言ってたっけ？When I was young, I was always thinking, why teachers are so pussy であるpussyじゃないんよ。なんていうの高圧的forcefully push forcefully heavy-handed high-handed bossy high-handed
pushy,
ちょっとでもなんか発音があれやな。bossy because in high school, each subject has its teachers. So math teachers and English teacher, science teachers, but each teacher give each teachers give homework to us, and sometimes it's too much, like too much math study, home studying, homework. But I need to study English more. But I have homework, a lot of homework of math, so I cannot spend the time for English, for example. That kind of things happened. So I thought math teachers thinking about their score of math, and the English teachers thinking the score of English only, and I couldn't handle it. Then I thought, no, because you're not teachers are not student, so that's why they don't understand our situation. Then and also elder people doesn't seem to study a lot. It's not true, but for me, because they don't have test, they don't have examination, so they don't need to learn. Yeah, they're doing same things every year. So then, yeah, I felt there's too much high, like high pressure じゃなくて high-handed, too much bossy. So that's why I just started to record my study of French and decided to show it to the students of tutoring school. I hope the students think, we are the same situation. But see, look, this elder lady are still keeping study. So yeah, we can do together. You can 頑張れる. We can do. Yeah, we can put effort. 努力する together. Mm. ダメだな、なんか今日英語がすごい出てこないな。 つにも増して英語が出てきません。Today I feel I cannot speak English. Even worse than before. Because these days I didn't speak with anyone, even in Japanese. I didn't speak because my husband was in New York. I didn't do anything in my house. I was just sleeping in the bed and texting with my friends. Not many, actually. Just swiping my phone and looking Instagram. That's it. Because I didn't want to do anything. I don't know why. Maybe before period. maybe it's because maybe because it the before period. Before men period. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good to say, yeah, it's because of my period soon, come soon. Yeah. It's not, you cannot use it for my excuse. So today I learned French, 8 vocabulary, and I gonna show you the result. Je ne dis pas un mot. So I don't say. Je peux y aller. Je peux y aller. I can go. I can go. Il faut partir tout de suite. I have to go soon. Je viens du Japon. I'm from Japan. I came from Japan. Je crois qu'il viendra. I believe he will come. And je demande l'addition. I'm asking for the check. Je tiens un enfant par la main. My なんだっけ、I'm hold the hand of kids. Je fais du tennis. Je fais du tennis. I do tennis. I play tennis. Hi. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's hard to memorize the vocabulary, but also it's hard to pronounce. Je ne dis pas bon, because we don't have R, L in English, but also we don't have like R in French. It's R. Dire, pouvoir, faire, venir, croire. For me, it's hard. I think to speak Japanese is quite easier than the other languages. Okay. We are planning to move from Montreal to Vancouver or Yukon, because in winter we don't have anything to do here in Montreal, and these days we started to feel bored. I think here in Montreal is similar to Tokyo. But not only Tokyo, big cities are always same. So yeah, we feel it's enough. We are feeling now it's enough to stay here, and the contract of house will be なんだっけ expire なんだっけ will be end in this month, August. So we need to find another house for living here, but it's hard to find for couple. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to find a house for couple. So we just so then we thought maybe it's just go out from Montreal. I really want to visit Yukon in winter because there are many things that I don't have in Japan, because in we don't have so much areas that has minus 40 degree. So I want to know how to survive, how people are living in such a cold winter. I know kind of because I was in Finland, so I saw a few of them. I know that kind of vibes, but then I want to see the difference between Finland and here in Canada. Because in Finland, nature was so close. Hiking or picking berries are allowed for everyone, and also everyone knows how to make fire in the forest. Everyone didn't. Everyone don't scare about bear, but they scare about flu, the small insect. Yeah, that was fun. And also I have seen aurora, northern light, a few times. So it's not big aim big enough. Aim 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 purpose. It's not main purpose to see northern lights, but I want to have an experience. I want specific experience here in Canada that I cannot have in other countries. Well, in Vancouver, maybe same as Tokyo, because it's a big city. I don't expect that. I don't expect any surprise. Yeah, so that's why I want to visit Yukon. But my husband Bandy doesn't seem to doesn't seem to want to visit Yukon so much. Aspire? Oh, aspire. Has a huge. Has a huge. Uh, my husband Bundy doesn't look to have a huge hunger. Have a hunger. Doesn't have strong desire to visit Yukon because he knows Kumakogencho. Kumakogencho is also snowy area in Japan. Yeah, so he knows how tough to survive in cold area. But for me, Finland and Kumakogencho is totally different because minus 40 degrees and minus 10 degrees are different world. You cannot you cannot stay outside like 10 minutes if it's minus 40 degrees. So the life in minus 10 degrees and minus 40 degrees are different, I think. Yeah. And also I want to know about indigenous people's life, but it seems not easy because I found many people living in Yukon through Workaway website, and they are not indigenous people. They are from France or Germany and even from Japan. So it's not easy. Most of people are. Most of people choose chose chose でいいか chose 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 Yukon because they want to have a life of off-grid, off-grid, off-grid life. The thing that I really want to see is life for people who was born there. People who didn't choose, just they want to have off-grid life. But the people who was born in off-grid situation, how can I say that? Yeah. That kind of indigenous people know how to hunt, how to use dogs, or maybe they know how to make clothes or survive in the strict winter. So I cannot. So that kind of life, I cannot imagine that kind of how it going. But I can imagine that the life in なんだっけ現在 with technology, the current. I can imagine the life with technology because they have central heating. We can make house completely warm. They have internet. We have internet. And I don't think it's so tough because now we can have warm house, even better than Kumakogen house. But Kumakogen house was super old. But I guess the house in Yukon now people are living are not old. They're all made of concrete. Concrete でいいのかな? Made of concrete. Concrete. Made of concrete. Not made of not with wood anymore. So I think it's not so hard. It's not so hard than Bandy imagined. Than that Bandy imagined. Okay, I'm gonna finish soon because I'm talking like 40 minutes and I'm getting tired to speak English. Not tired, but my brain is always confused because I think I don't have good CPU in my brain. So if I do many things like in daytime in this afternoon I did study French, then my brain changed to French brain, and now I'm speaking English, so my brain changed to English brain, and also maybe after maybe a few hours later, Banli will come back, so my brain changed to Japanese brain. Yeah, even I cannot speak French at all, but my brain started to confuse. Sometimes when I am speaking English, I use French grammar like petit, like in French, I say you are beautiful girl, but in French you have to say you are girl beautiful. Yeah, so order is different. But sometimes my English get messy, and one day I noticed that I'm saying like, you very good person, you person good, or something like that. Yeah, confused. I don't have good CPU in my brain. Bandy has very good CPU in his brain. So our specs of brain is different. His brain is quite better than mine, but also he knows how to study, and he analyzed very well about how to study, or mm, I'm how he is studying. Objective. Objective. So he can be objective when he's studying. It's if I wonder why he cannot be objective when he's playing music. look look at myself with an objective eye, myself objectively. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous to study with your own way. 規則ってなんていうの？ rule か。rule 規則的。なんていうのかな。So there are a lot of things that you shouldn't do that, or you should do that. And it's obvious because the construction of brain is same. For everyone. If you want to memorize vocabulary, you should learn again and again because you forget easily. So the best way is maybe to learn in the morning and in the lunchtime, in the evening again, and again in the night before sleeping. That kind of words are obvious. Yeah. So he has a lot of tips to learn language. So I should do that maybe. My CPU is not good. It means I need to study 3 times more than him. Okay. So then, I gonna be finished. I gonna finish. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.